Hi, it's Craig with your Cranky Craig's Movie Reviews. Today I'm going to talk about a couple streamers that are really popular. The first film is a romantic comedy called The Idea of You, starring Anne Hathaway and Nicholas Galatine. This is based on a novel. It's a really big hit on Amazon. It's your typical romantic comedy. Anne Hathaway plays a 40-year-old single mother with a teenage daughter who falls in love with a British pop star who's 26. So it's an May-August romance. And I have to say, this film is really bland. Anne Hathaway is the best thing about this movie. She's got tons of charisma. She's impossible to dislike. But the whole plot is just kind of like pivots on nothing. It's enjoyable, but some of the production design is really goofy. Like, she owns an art gallery, and some of this art in the gallery looks like kids made it. One of the hardest things to swallow is that her daughter, who's played by a young actress named Ella Rubin, looks like she's 24, and she's supposed to be 16. It's not really viable. The whole plot pivots on the fact that he's really famous, and she's older, and everybody on social media is trashing them. It's a good time pleaser for people who like rom-coms. It's not the worst thing in the world, but for me, it's just not clever enough. There's not enough characterization. It's just all based on pretty people. Although Anne Hathaway has got a lot of charm, and she basically sells the whole movie. So people that like that film, that kind of film will like it. The second film that streams on Prime, by the way. The second film I'm talking about is Hitman, which is a huge hit on Netflix. This is starring Glenn Powell, who's sort of like the star of the day. This is a really terrific vehicle for him. He plays a mild-mannered professor who becomes a fake hitman. I know it sounds really silly. This is based on a true story, actually. Richard Linklater, who's a really great filmmaker, directed this. And he basically works for the cops as a side gig, and he gets accidentally thrown into posing as a hitman to entrap people who are hiring hitmen to kill their spouses, their brothers, or whatever. It gets complicated when a very pretty woman that he is attracted to wants to hire him to kill her husband. Ironically, her husband then wants to hire him to kill her. So it's funny, it works, it's kind of like a romance. You can't really see the ending coming. Is it a great movie? No, but it's pretty well done. It's a really good vehicle for him. He's kind of had a lot of hits lately, but this is definitely the best performance of his. So I would recommend it. I don't know anybody who doesn't like this movie. So that's it. The Idea of You, I would only watch it if you're into rom-coms. It's kind of silly. It's kind of like bland. It's pretty to look at. Hitman, something that everybody will like. Stay tuned for more reviews later this week. Also, check out all my reviews on Craig's To Do List on WWNYTV.com.